Hello everybody! Really good to be speaking to you today. My name is Mr. Parr and I am a guitar teacher. Now some of you might have seen me around the school last year when I was teaching boys and girls how to play the guitar, and I've got news for you. This year I'm going to start guitar lessons with your class as well. So this is just a quick introduction video in which I'm going to show you some of the things a guitar can do, some of the different sounds it can make. Maybe it might inspire you a bit, and it might even make some of you decide that you want to start getting guitar lessons this year as well. And if you do decide you want to start guitar, you can let your teacher know. And if you're lucky, you're going to get to start doing guitar every single week. Great, so let's get going. Okay guys, to get started, I've got some examples of the kinds of sound a guitar can make for you. So first up, there's an example of a melody or a tune that you can play on the guitar. Now, a melody or tune is when you play one string at a time on the guitar and you string them all in a line to make a nice tune. So this is the first song, and as a challenge, I'd like you to think if you recognize this song. Now, if you do recognize this song, you can put your hand up and the teacher's gonna get suggestions off you, and if you scroll down at the end, there's going to be all the answers to all of these tunes, so you can check to see if you got it right at the end. Okay, so here we go. The first example of guitar music, which is a melody. See if you can guess what it is. Okay, great guys. I'm sure we had lots of great suggestions. Now the second example that I'm going to play for you on the guitar today is an example of what musicians call chords. Now chords are when instead of just playing one string, you play lots of strings together. So it could be 2 or 3, or it could even be every string. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the same challenge. See if you recognize the song, put your hand up. And if you think you know what it's called, you can tell your teacher as well. And you can scroll down and see the answers underneath in the description. Okay, so here we go. Okay, fantastic. So I've got one more example to go, and this is actually an example of a piece of music that wasn't written for guitar at all. It was originally recorded by a whole orchestra, but one of the amazing things you can do with the guitar, just like lots of musical instruments, is you can play music that was written for any instrument on a guitar. So I think some of you might have heard this one before, but here we go. See if you can remember what it is and see if you know the name of this tune. So off we go. Okay guys, hopefully that got you thinking about some of the different sounds we can make on a guitar and some of the different kinds of music we can make on a guitar. And now I've got a challenge for you guys. So what I'd like you to do is think of some of your favourite songs. Maybe you've got a favourite song, maybe you've just got a song that you like. It doesn't have to be your favourite. But what I'd like you to do is pick that song and listen to it and think, does this song have a guitar in it? Now, if it does have a guitar, can you hear which bit of the song the guitar is playing? And if it doesn't have any guitar, a good challenge is to think, which part of the song would you choose to play on a guitar? What's your favourite bit of sound that's making up that song? And would you be able to play it on a guitar? So that's a wee exercise you could do. Maybe even as a class, you could pick 1 or 2 songs and listen to them and see if you can hear where the guitar is and see if you can choose a part that you would choose to play on a guitar. Okay, guys, so we're nearly done for today. I'm sure after doing all this listening and thinking about guitars that some of you might have some questions. So if you do have some questions, you can let your teacher know and we can put them in the comments below, and then I can answer some of them in my next video for you. So now it's up to you guys. You can tell your teacher if you do want to start doing guitar, you can put your name forward, and your teacher has the difficult job of deciding who gets to learn guitar this year. And then next week we're going to start with our first proper lesson, which is going to be actually learning our first chord on the guitar. So if that sounds like something you want to do, then sign your name up with your teachers, and I'll see you next week. Great work today, guys. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.